Hi everyone, good morning. Welcome to Supplier Stories, wherein we invite our suppliers and they are going to be sharing their business experiences in working with buyers. I am going to be your host, Arvida Kuba, and I will be talking in behalf of Tom for today's Supplier Stories episode. Now, speaking of today's episode, we have a very interesting topic for today because we are going to be talking about how to handle common mistakes that buyers make. So, our guest verified suppliers are going to be sharing their firsthand insights on the common buyer mistakes that they have dealt with. And of course, they're also going to be sharing how they manage to handle those hurdles effectively. And they will also share some practical solutions in order to avoid those buyer problems and mistakes. All right. So if you guys have any questions along the way, please feel free to ask and comment down below. Ask our suppliers, and they would be happy to answer your questions. So let's bring out our first special guest. Let's bring out Teresa. Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Avi. Hi, everybody. Thank you, Avi.
Hi,
Hello.
Teresa. Good
Yes.
morning and welcome
Good
to
morning.
Supplier Stories.
Thank you so much, Avi. Hello. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. So,
Good morning.
Teresa, where are you calling us from, and how's the weather like over there?
I'm calling from China, Ningbo City, and the
Mm,
weather today it's windy. It's windy,
quite
but
windy.
it's good. It's very comfortable day. Yes.
Oh, it's a good day to start the live
Mhm.
stream to talk with you
Yes.
guys. All
Thank you.
right.
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
so let's bring out our second guest, Jessie.
Okay.
Jessie and Linda. Hi. Let's unmute Jessie and Linda so they could speak. Hello. Um, you guys are muted, unfortunately. Um, can you unmute yourself so we could all hear you? Oh, I'm sorry, we still could not hear you. Um, can you
Hello,
unmute
hello.
your?
Can you hear us now?
Yay! There you are. We could hear you. Welcome to Supplier Stories. Hi.
Hi, I'm Jessie. Hello. I'm Linda. Hello.
Hello, hi, Linda and Jesse. Good to see you. Where are you calling us from today?
We are from Shenzhen, China.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Shenzhen, China. Okay, so can you share like a local tourist spot there in Shenzhen that our buyers would like to know?
Yeah, sure. Well, there is a tallest building in Shenzhen, which we call Ping An Finance Tower. And I
Mhm.
believe it's probably the fifth or the sixth tallest one in of Asia. That's what I believe, but I'm not 100% sure. But there, we also have a Shenzhen Bay Bridge, which is the bridge that connects between China and Hong Kong and Macau. And it's about 6 kilometers long. It's above the ocean. Really, really pretty.
Wow, oh my gosh, that sounds so exciting. I can only imagine. Yeah, I'm sure our buyers would definitely want to visit those places you mentioned, after this whole pandemic settles down.
Yes.
All right. So, thank you for sharing those interesting sites, Lisa and Jesse. So, thank you for joining us today. Now, let's dive right into our topic, which is handling common mistakes that buyers make that you guys manage to overcome in your business, right? So I'm gonna be asking you a few questions, and hopefully you could share your insights, and then our buyers and suppliers could learn from your experiences. So let's start with Teresa. So, what
Okay.
is a common mistake that you often see that customers make?
It cannot be side mistake, but I would like to remind all of our potential and new customers. So we are the biggest producer of straw products, like the straw hat behind me. It's very beautiful, right? Okay, but most
Oh.
new customers they don't understand quite clearly about the material. For
Mm-hmm.
example, I will take a sample with me, like this one.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Some customers, when they are trying to place order or inquire a product, they just send a product picture to us and mention
Mm-hmm.
it is natural grass. But in fact, for example, this one, it is quite clearly, and it's something like the natural grass, seagrass. But in fact, it is not seagrass. It is paper straw. So this is
Oh, okay.
very common that, especially for new business owner of fashion accessory related to the straw hat, the material will be very how to say frequently misunderstood topic we need to communicate with our customers.
I see. So, as buyers, if they're sourcing from your company, they need to be aware of the types of material, the products you
Mm,
have, because you guys have a lot of options, I'm guessing, and they
yes.
need to be specific on which one they want.
Yes, they can send us. It is very good that they can choose from our available range. Of course, it's
Mhm.
good. We will mark clearly about the material, and they can also send us a very clear picture and with the description of the material.
Mhm.
If they know, if they don't know, they can get some advice from us. But if they don't understand and they don't know, but they prefer that they are right, there will be some problems, especially during the beginning period of the communication. Yes. So this is
I
mhm.
I see. So yeah, buyers, you guys have the option to choose materials. So take
Yes.
advantage that Shunpu offers a lot of material options. So
Yes.
I guess it's only right that they be specific on your order. So that's one key to do. Be
Yes.
specific with the materials and orders. All right. Thank you,
Okay.
Teresa, for
You're
sharing that.
welcome,
Oh,
Abby.
by the way,
Okay.
you have a cool background with all the
Thank
hats.
you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, I would like to give some explanation about the raw material and
All
the
right.
normal raw material, like what we saw from in stores like Uniqlo,
Wow.
Zara, or yes, yeah, we support them. We supported them,
Wow.
and
They're big
yes,
brands.
yes, and normally there are two main material we use for straw hat, and
Hmm.
the main material is number one is paper straw. It is a special paper, and we are the only factory who has our own paper factory. Okay, so we know how to make good quality raw material from just the beginning. And we are also the creator and the publisher of the G card. It is like the patent card for clothing industry or other industry. It's a G card, G color card for straw hat industry. So we are the owner for this one. And the second main material for straw hat is dental grass. For
Hmm.
natural grass, there are quite different kinds, like Rafi, seagrass, or some others. So we will be having different material and different season, maybe different natural grass will be available. So you can check with our sales whenever you like to inquire some specific design. Yes.
All right. Thank you, Teresa.
Okay.
So,
You're
if you
welcome.
guys are curious with the material options, feel free to also ask what they're offering. Okay, let's now move on to Jesse and Linda. Hi, Jesse and Linda. Please do share what is one common mistake or an error that buyers make when they source from your company.
Uh, Usually it's about price and MQ problem. Yeah, so before each new product, we will do pre-test in our own safety lab to shorten the time of improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Also, can meet the stricter EMI demand of our customer. And we always keep our product in a high level to comply with the top 10 customers in every industry. So another side, we still pay high cost implication many new Mac devices to ensure better compatibility. Our price is not the lowest one, but our quality is the best.
Mm-hmm. So our buyers are paying for quality with the price that but that you guys are offering. Have you had buyers haggle with the price? Did you have to set a compromise with the price?
Yes, we sometimes we do have to do that. Some customer they will say, okay, we will compare the price on Amazon. You know, those there are some brands or some products that are very cheap, and I would say although they look the same, but the quality, the inside quality is definitely not the same.
Mm-hmm.
So we will let them do a trial run, test our sample, and sometimes we'll also do the sample testing within our own lab, and we'll send a compatibility testing report to the customer for comparison. And after they see that compatibility is completely different, they'll say, okay, we will accept. Definitely, they would prefer quality over the cost. However, if our customer said, okay, we are willing to place a larger order and say you can increase a higher MOQ, we'll do a tiered pricing. In that case, we can also lower the price as well.
Oh, all right. That's a good compromise, right? So, if you want lower price, you increase your number of orders, but rest assured that Full Link offers samples for you to test so that you can compare their quality. That their product is better than others with a lower price range. All right, that's really good. So, yeah. Buyers, yeah, take note. You can order a sample first to test, how top quality their product is. So yeah, thank you, Jesse and Linda. So now let's move to our second question. So, Teresa, tell us more about your industry, and then what is one misconception that others have about your industry that you would like to clear out?
Um, yes, thank you, Avi. Yes, I would like to explain a little bit about the raw material,
Mm-hmm.
paper and natural grass. And it is common, and even some customers they got some experience about the fashion accessory purchase, but they may very easily make misconception about the paper and natural grass. For paper, it is produced by, it is not exactly the same like the paper we use every day for office life, but it is some special paper we produce it, but of course from the natural world.
Mm-hmm.
And the natural grass, it is uh, just taken from our natural world and mixed with some special procedure of treatment, and then it will be available for the mass production for product. So about the raw material, that is uh, it's important before we make some special design. For example, for some natural grass, it is only available by handmade. But
Mm-hmm.
for paper straw, it is easy to handle by handmade or by machine. And for handmade, yes, the design will be limited to some special wave or curve or picture or something like this. But for paper straw, there will be a lot of different treatment to make different designs, different sewing way, different decoration, and of course about the cost, it will be a little bit different. And normally, yes, some customers think that you are the professional factory and we are the professional
Mm-hmm.
customer. And sometimes they only send a picture, but they know nothing about the product itself. So if you have some special design like a hat or even a bag, it
Mm-hmm.
is important that you can check with our sales to understand how we can make it come true. Sometimes from the raw material, sometimes we need to change the design, sometimes we need to change the decorating elements. So we can help you to make everything clear, not only for sample itself. but also it is easy and efficient for mass production.
I see. Is there a difference in lead time for the handmade ones versus the one you
Mhm.
can freely produce in the factory? How different is the lead time?
Yes. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. Because for fashion accessories, the design is normally the first impression for most of our partners who like to pay attention to. And the design for different material and a different process method,
Mm-hmm.
the result will be very different.
All
And
right.
it definitely it will affect the cost and the lead time.
Mm-hmm.
And so even from the material and for the pictures or the weaving method, we need to apply waste and also the decorating part, like the band or some
Oh
pattern
yeah.
you like to
Yeah.
put down the yes. Everything is very important to make it clear. And then it is good for mass production efficiency and of course, good quality control.
So yeah, quality, yes indeed. So yeah,
Mhm.
you guys make it clear, right, to your buyers, like you give all the details. So these are the designs, and it's gonna take this time, and it's gonna cost this. So yeah, I think also proper communication is key, like from you guys, suppliers, to the customers.
Yes, you're right,
Yeah.
Avi. Yes, yes. Misconception. It's not misconception. Just for new buyer,
Mm-hmm.
new buyer. Maybe they don't understand why you are requiring so many information about even the sample process, and
Mm-hmm.
even during the sample process, where you are recommending some different way how we would like to change it, would like to make it. This is why, just I explained, even from the material, even from the treatment way, how to wave and how to process during the mass production, and how to control the quality during the mass
Yeah.
production. Sometimes it is easy to make one sample, but it is not so easy for mass production quality control. We need to consider about the mass production quality control and the efficiency. It will be all related to the possibility of one product and the cost.
Yeah, oh yeah, thanks for mentioning quality as well, because mass production requires a lot of products, and you need to, make sure every
Yes,
piece is of top quality. All right,
correct.
thank you, Teresa. So let's move to
Thank you.
Linda and Jesse. So tell us what industry is Full Link, and what's one misconception people have of your industry?
Okay. So Poland is the electronics industry, mostly we call it consumer electronics.
Mm,
Actually, the situation is quite similar to what Teresa just said. A minor change can lead to completely different outcome. So how we make our products is because it's electronics. A product is consolidated with a few different chipsets, and
mm-hmm,
each
yeah.
different they can use totally same chipsets. And the customer they will say, okay, if the chipsets they're all the same, how come they will assume that the compatibility issue and the quality are the same as well. However, that's not the true situation. If we use the same chipsets, but the chipsets they are put together with we call it PCB layout. It's basically electrical, all the other small electrical parts, and the way the spec and the way how you lay out those electrical parts can lead to different outcomes. So it could be really good compatibility or it could be really bad compatibility. Even a same PCB, a same product that's made within our own factory, it sometimes could lead to different outcome too.
Mm-hmm.
However, with Folink being about over 10 years in the industry, and we always, just like Linda said earlier, we always pay attention to our safety lab, to
Yeah.
our design quality and also to our material quality. We always try our best to keep our quality. Again, it's always about the quality for factories in China. We keep our quality the top hand in China, which also made our filling to be uh, uh, one of the benchmarks in our consumer electronics industry.
I see. Yeah. Thanks for mentioning quality again. So yeah, China produces top quality products as well. Have you experienced an instance wherein one consumer would specify this type of chipset, but then there is a compatibility issue? Do you guys tell them beforehand that this is not the right chipset for your order? This is better. Do you give advice?
Yes, definitely. We actually do that almost in 50% of our projects here. Customers sometimes they will say, okay, I know there's a chip that's about one third or half of the price of the chip that you selected. Why are you using a more expensive one? Then we
Mm-hmm.
have to show them like a comparison report between this chipset and another one, and also to tell them what projects we have done and if they're
Yeah.
how successful they are. We'll send them the links that our customers are selling, and then they can go see if they're the reviews they're if they're all good reviews. The customers they will say yes, definitely we'll go with your choice.
That's a good strategy, sending clear reasons and then sending links for proof that to convince your customers that this chipset is the better choice, even though it's more expensive. Again, you're paying for quality. So yeah, buyers when suppliers respond to their own suggestions with what they think is right for the specifications, maybe buyers should not be surprised anymore because what type of what type of components and materials are best for their orders. Thank you, Jesse and Linda. So let's move on to our next question. Let's start with Teresa. Teresa,
Yes.
tell us about your job in the company and what task is difficult for you, but then people think it's just easy, but it's really quite challenging.
Okay. Okay, Avi. Hello, everybody. I would like to tell you about one part of our job, which is a little bit difficult, but sometimes after our explanation, people will understand.
Mm-hmm.
One part is about the sample process period.
Mm-hmm.
Most customers I can understand and we like to have the sample as soon as possible. But even the sample, it is not like the bulk order production process. For sample, we need to organize each specific element in specific way because we don't have stock for any material in bulk. And so,
Mm-hmm.
and we all know that for fashion products, most of the time the design and the elements it's not just something we use every day for our bulk orders. So we need to source and we need to test the quality. We need to make it a good way and how it is good for our sample process. And not only for sample, and even consider whether it's good for our bulk order process. And meanwhile, we need to consider about the cost and how we can
Mm-hmm.
make this product not only good quality. Good quality, of course, is the basic. And meanwhile, it's good looking and according to the requirement of the customer's expectation. And another we need to consider is about cost. So we need to organize everything during the sample process period. So we need some time. But but anyway, it is always guaranteed that we will try our best to make the sample as soon as possible. And for the straw hat, normally it can be finished within 1 week
Oh, that's quite
sample process.
fast for a lead
Yes.
time.
And another part of our job, which is a little bit difficult sometimes, uh, most the customers they would like to have the offer the quotation for one product.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, even they expect within a minute you can give me the cost. Yeah,
So
it is
quick.
easy for yes. I can understand because nowadays everything everybody would like to be fast, but
Mm-hmm.
we can give our customer idea and what is the general cost like, but for exact cost, it really need time. We need to calculate. And every offer from shampoo, we calculate each product specifically according to your order date and the quantity. Why? Just now I mentioned the material, and for straw product, it is very important for different seasons. The raw material is different. And another reason for why we calculate different quotations specifically, and because for fashion product for the straw hat, different design, the process step will be different, totally different. So we need to calculate each step, the cost and the raw material period. For example, the natural grass, for some season, the price, the supply price, the supply level will be a little bit lower, but
Uh-huh.
for different season, the price will be much higher.
Oh,
And
so sometimes it's
yes,
seasonal. It really
yes, it's
depends.
seasonal. It's seasonal.
Okay.
And for some products like the summer hat behind me, the straw
Yeah.
hat, it's a very seasonal product.
Mm-hmm.
So if you order, you would like to inquire some product when it is busy season, like now it's not so busy season, uh, maybe the cost of some processing step will be a little bit lower. But if
Mm.
the busy season, when you are inquiring some specific product, the cost will be a little bit higher. It means just means, and I hope that all of our partners can understand for fashion accessories, each one product, each one different design will require different process and raw material. So we need to calculate the cost to be serious with you. So we need some time. But normally we can give you the feedback within 24 hours or at most 2 days. Mhm.
Thank you, Teresa. So, at
You're
most 2 days, that's actually already fast. So, yeah. So buyers,
welcome.
if you send an RFQ, RFI, but then the suppliers
Mhm.
can't easily give, know that they're
Mhm.
undergoing the process of the cost, and then depends also on the season. But they're assuring you that they'll make sure that the quality is top notch, so they could give you the right quotation for your request. So just
Mhm.
wait, I'll have a little patience and they will get back to you. Okay,
Okay.
Linda and Jesse. So tell us about your job. What part of your job is difficult but actually it's quite hard? What people think it's easy, but no, it's quite challenging.
Well, I want to give Teresa a hug because we have the exact same problem as well. Because the customers sometimes will give us a photo, like not even a 3D drawing, it's just a photo, say, give me a quote. And it's like, we cannot do that because they say our product is assembled. So we need to get the tooling cost, we need to get the material cost, we need to get the assembly cost, the labor cost, and everything. So usually takes about 24 to 48 hours, depends on how complicated the product is. So again, yes, we would like to emphasize that please, if you want an accurate cost, please be patient. And however, if you want approximate cost, definitely we can provide to you. But later on, definitely there could be the possibility for adjustment. So that's the first part. And the second part, we would like to mention about the lead time. So for
Mhm.
consumer, for our type of industry, customer, they always want short lead time. Basically, they want, especially for seasonal product, I'm sure Teresa would know that as well. The customer sometimes they expect you to have the product in the warehouse. And so you can get the products ready to ship like within a week or within days. But however, especially during the peak season, let's say around the end of the year, and everyone is placing a large order. We call it CNY order. They want to ship them out before the New Year, before our holiday, and this is the time that every factory is working overtime, mostly 3 shifts, and then and the customer. So we always give suggestion to the customer that please place order as early as possible, but or give us forecast that we can make them ahead of the time. But it is quite difficult for our sometimes it's quite difficult for our customer to provide accurate forecast or an actual order to our factory. So and there's sometimes that customers they will appoint a forwarder for us to use, and we sometimes did find it difficult to communicate with some of the forwarders, and we will recommend our forwarder or another forwarder to the customers, but customers are hesitant to to use a new forwarder. But that's something we can understand. It's just, well, what we want to say is, please, all the buyers, listen to the advice or recommendation from our salesperson based on our experience. That could be very useful because we know our industry the best, and we know
Mhm.
how the internal factory, the situation the best as well.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so it boils down again to patience and the need for suppliers to have sufficient time to attend to buyers' orders. But you are getting into it. Yeah. So how do you guys deal with buyers? Do some of them get angry or impatient? Like if they demand quickly, I want this, this. How do you deal with those customers?
Well, our
Anyone can
customer
answer.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we don't really deal with small customers. Our customer base are pretty solid. So most of the
Mm.
customer we have been cooperating with them since the beginning of our business. So we know them quite well, and we will establish some supply chain supply agreement with them as they provide us with a forecast, and we'll provide maybe a range of 60% to 70% of your forecast a finished product in our stock in our warehouse. And then say, for example, he give us a forecast of 1,000 units and wants to be shipped out in July. And however, he only ship out 500 units. So what about the another 500 units? We'll have an agreement with the customer, say, as long as you purchase them within the next 2 or 3 months, that's free of storage charge.
Oh
So
wow,
with
some
yeah,
deals as well.
yes, with our first top customer, VIP customers. So there's
I
always agreement that we can work out with the new buyers or existing customers. But talk with our sales, they will offer many options.
That's good to know. So customers will always have options, for their orders.
Mhm.
So yeah, take note on that. So as we wrap up our discussion, let's start with Teresa and then Linda and Jesse. So Teresa, if you were to give one good, solid advice to our customers, buyers in sourcing from suppliers, what's a few pieces of advice that you can leave to our audience?
Okay. Hello, everybody. Otherwise, I can say since shrimp is the biggest producer of straw product from 1939. Okay, and
Mhm.
every year we have over 1,000 new designs. If you are the professional purchaser or business owner of a fashion accessory, you can also order from our available range. You don't need to spend a lot of time sourcing which is popular and which will be good for our next season. Since we did and we are doing a lot of research about the popular elements for fashion accessories. For last many years, we attended international fashion show to say what is the trendy elements will be, and also we bought a lot of reports for fashion products. Okay, and we also did research like in Japan, France, and United States to say what will be popular for next season. And meanwhile, we have over 10 years experience of a partnership with like Walmart, of course, is a retailer, and H&M, Zara, etc.
Wow.
Some big names like fast fashion. So their design already collect the trendy elements for next season 1 or 2. So we already know and what will be a little bit popular for next season. So you can rest assured choose from our available range. Or of course, you know your local market more clearly than what we do. So you can also share us your sample or your drawing, then we can help you to discuss how we can make it come true. And it takes time. Okay,
All right. Thank you, Teresa. Thanks for
you're
sharing that
welcome.
piece of advice. So, Linda and
Mhm.
Jesse, what advice would you want to give to your customers, buyers who source from your company?
Okay, so Polink is one of the benchmarks in our consumer electronics industry in Shenzhen, China. We have been in the business for over 10 years. We have established very solid customer base and market base in the world. So would like to say that please listen to our, just communicate with our sales and take consideration of our sales recommendation because our sales knows a lot about the market demand and what hot selling products are. And don't be afraid or don't hesitate to order a sample for testing or a small order for trial. We offer small trial order or like a pilot run for new customers if they're concerned about MOQ or overstock issues. We're always willing to cooperate with our new customers and existing customers.
Yeah, well, very well said. Thank you so much. So, yeah, we learned a lot definitely from thanks for sharing your side, it's very insightful. So, thank you so much again for guesting here. Thank you, Teresa,
No
Linda, and
problem.
Jesse. Thank you, and we wish you more success in your company.
Thank
Thank
you,
you very
Ali.
much, Irving.
Thank you very much.
All right, have a great day.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
All right, so that was Teresa and Jesse and Linda. Really, I learned a lot from their side. So it's really interesting to know more about the point of view of the suppliers. So now let's move on to our second half of the show with our other guests. Let's bring Jason in. Oh, there's background, yo. Hi, Jason. Good morning. Did Jason freeze? Yeah, he probably froze. So while Jason is frozen right here, let's bring in Amy. Hi, Amy.
安主知道我了。
Hello, Amy of Shanghai Promo. Good morning.
你要来不来呀？Hello，
Hello,
刚刚那个人直
Amy. Hey, hello, hello. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good to know. Oh yeah, you have a pretty interesting background. Are those your company's supplies?
Yes, this is our sample room.
Oh, okay. They're pretty colorful. Are those for children, those bags?
Promotion bags.
Oh, okay, promotion bag. That's good to know. All right. Oh, thanks, Amy. Welcome to the show. So I will introduce again Jason. Hi, Jason.
Hello，morning。
Hello, good morning. Welcome to the show. Good morning. So, Jason, where are you calling us from?
I'm from Tonglu, Hangzhou. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, can you share us, is there like a local tourist spot in there that you think our audience would like to visit in the future?
Uh, maybe the famous is Westlake.
Mm-hmm. What
Yeah.
is that? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Westlake.
I see. Good to know. Okay, so Amy's also back. And then now let's bring in our last guest for today. Hello, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Good morning.
啊，真的要学习，真的要学习。Lisa，
Hello. Welcome to Supplier Stories.
Hello everyone.
Hi. Well, where are you calling us from, Lisa?
I'm from Zhejiang, Zhejiang Province, Yongkang City.
Oh, I see. What's the weather like there right now?
Sorry,
What's
pardon.
the weather like there in your place?
Oh, it's windy.
Windy as well, quite chilly.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, so thanks for sticking in. So we're gonna be talking about the same topic that our first batch of guests discussed. So are you guys ready to dive right in? Let's
Yeah,
start.
really. Okay.
Yes. So let's start first with Jason. So Jason, what is a common mistake you see customers or buyers make when they source from your company?
I think the most mistake, maybe we couldn't call it a mistake, but they usually can't deprive,
Oh, Jason has props. That's cool.
Hello?
Show us
Yeah,
your products.
that's our product. Yeah. Scarf. Scarf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we, the customer usually stand on the price and do not compare the material and the artwork. Yeah, that's the artwork. It is printing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now we woven a scarf. Then we bring it to the printing company. Yeah, they help us to do the artwork, and the price is very high. But the customers stand on the price that usually. Mm, yeah, I'll show you.
So the customers want a lower price, even though when you have them printed, they're quite costly. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
it's similar, but the price is not the same. Yeah, the
Mm.
the printing one is much higher than the jacket one. Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
artwork is jacket.
So customers need to be aware of the price differences based on the design. Is that correct?
Yeah, artwork. Yeah, and also the material.
Material, just like Teresa said. So yeah, buyers per design, per material, the cost is really gonna be varied. But then, does your company also provide samples?
Samples.
Yeah.
Yes, we provide for free.
All right. Oh,
Yeah.
that's good to know. So yeah, customers can order a free sample, so not to worry. Just
Yeah, just the customer just send me her design maybe, and the size, the weight, and we can sampling and send it to him. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So everything can be, worked out. So let's move on to Amy of Shanghai Promo. Hi, Amy. What's one mistake that customers make when they order from you?
The common mistake is price.
Mm-hmm.
Really, they send us an inquiry and send us a picture, uh, send us their bad picture uh, from the from the sourcing and ask us to quote their price, and we quote. They say the price is very high. Actually, they say the price from the Alibaba or any other website. Actually, the quality is different. Uh,
Mm.
we have buy it from the customer. Send the link. Uh, for example, this bag we purchased from the web. The customer give us, and the quality is very bad.
Oh.
It's also not very beautiful. This is a real product. And next, please see our product. This is we produce.
It's very nice, a lot nicer.
Actually, the web from the Alibaba or any or 1688 net. The pictures very beautiful, but usually the real product is very bad. You right?
Uh, I see. So when customers want cheaper products, the quality is lower, but you guys have a slightly higher price, but your quality is indeed
Yeah,
uh
yeah.
better.
We just see the beautiful picture. Actually, the real goods is not like this.
Mm. So yeah, customers, just because the picture is nice doesn't mean the
Yeah.
product is automatically nice. So yeah, thank you for sharing that, Amy. So it's okay to pay higher, but then quality is better. So let's move on to Lisa. Hi, Lisa. What's one mistake buyers make when they order from your company?
Hi everyone. Just the I meet a common problem also is the price. You know,
Mm.
because our product is electric scooter and electric bike.
Mm-hmm.
In our series, many factories have similar products, but the product's price is different because
Mm-hmm.
the price is according is depend on material. Our this is our product because it's too heavy. I can't show you just the pictures. We have many accessories just like tire, battery, and control. Maybe the customer just need the lower price and
Mm-hmm.
not they don't focus on the home. The quality of the battery. The battery also have many different capacity. The different capacity will be have different price. So when we meet the professional customer, they just need a lower price. They don't focus on the quality. It's a common mistake for the buyer. And
Mm-hmm.
our products also need a different country will have different reply. They need us give them certificate and certification and maybe for example America need a CE
Yeah. See.
and C and UL certificate.
Okay, so yeah, it depends also per region. So some areas also need certificates for their orders, right? Like CE. Yeah, that's good to know. So how do you deal with buyers who want everything lower, like the price? Well, what do you tell them?
We can change the main series, just maybe the capacity of battery. We can use the lower
Mm,
capacity. Just
yeah.
maybe we have the capacity of battery is 7.5. We can use the smaller battery.
Yeah. So yeah, to make their cost affordable. Yeah. Understood. Yeah, that also works. So thank you, Lisa. So let's
Thank you.
get back to Jason. So Jason, tell us more about your industry and what's a common misconception that customers have with your industry?
Sorry.
What's a common misconception that customers make with your industry in scarves?
Misconception.
Yeah, what's a common misconception
Yeah.
that you would want to clear out? Yeah.
Okay. The some of countries customers thought the scarf is very cheap. It's about maybe $1. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, the price may different about 2 to 4.
two to
Yeah.
four
The
dollars.
price range. Yeah.
Oh, so customers think that every scarf is $1, but then actually the real pricing is around $2 to $4.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Last year, I have an order from India,
Mm-hmm.
and the price, the target price they give us is very low, and finally we get it because we reduce the weight and the size to fit the target price. Yeah, about
Mm-hmm.
the order quantity is about five. Uh, Let me see. 50,000 US dollar.
I see. Do you also change your prices depending on the number of orders your customers make? So you could lower the price a little bit if they order more.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jason, for sharing that. So let's move on to Amy. So, Amy, what tell us more about your industry and what is one misconception customers make?
Um, the common misconception about our industry is about manufacturer and trader. For us, we are trader, but uh, we understand about this industry promotion bag. We know how to design bag uh, and usually customer like the manufacturer, but some manufacturers they just know how to produce a bag, but they don't know design a bag. And we and their language will may not very good, and we attend the exhibition every year, mm, and we know how to design the bag.
Okay, so your company is well aware of the latest trends with the bag industry, right?
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But we design bag every year, and we have designer, and we now
Okay.
to the epidemic, we can't attend the exhibition, so we design bag every week and send the new design bag to our clients every week.
I see. So that's good. You also have an in-house designer, so you can provide designs to your customers. Do you also accept OEM and ODM orders?
Yes, we accept.
All right, good to know. Thank you, Amy. Lisa, tell us about your industry and what's one misconception consumers have. Your customers, yeah. What's one misconception they have with your electric scooter industry?
Uh, the common mistake, the common question is the delivery time.
Hmm.
Maybe some customers they just need us to give them quickly. Don't
Yeah.
according to the total quantity of the scooter. Also, they don't think about the planting material because the material also maybe some need planting, some need yeah. So the time of delivery will be different. Not just we can see, some part we can't judge it by us, but some customers just want us the limited delivery time. So it's the problem I made recently.
I see.
Thank
So how
you.
do you deal with the delivery time issues? Well, what do
So
you tell
this,
your customer? Yeah, your customers.
uh so we recently we have for the common material we buy before we will buy some common material and for
Mm-hmm.
the not for OEM customer maybe we will arrange for the other materials.
I see. All right. So in order to speed up lead time, right? You have to make
Uh-huh.
some adjustments. All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
understood. So, moving on to our next question. Let's go back to Jason. So, Jason, tell us about your job in the company and what is one challenging thing that you encounter.
My job in our company.
Yeah, and what's your job and what's one challenging task that you experience?
Okay. Uh, my job is maybe talk to the customer and get
Mm,
orders from them and get and take the order to our company manager. Then they will arrange the maybe the production, the
mhm.
artwork, and so on. Yeah.
I see. So what are some of the challenges in this job that you have?
Maybe the most big problem challenge is
Mm-hmm.
how to talk with the customer. I think that's our most important job to
Mm-hmm.
yeah to get good relationship between them and get orders from them. Yeah.
I see. But yeah, so you have to deal with both what the customer wants and what you have. So yeah, so you're the
Yeah.
communication bridge, right?
Yes.
All right. So let's move on to Amy. Same question. What's your job in Shanghai promo, Amy, and what are some of the challenges you encounter?
Challenger. Uh, the challenger may get order and design back. Sometimes the customer give us some idea and ask us to design the bag according to their design or their logo to match the bag color. I think this may the challenge of my job.
Oh, I see. So yeah, customers give their specific designs to you, and then you communicate with your company with what your customers want, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So do you guys also accept custom colors and logo?
Yes, we accept customer color and logo, and we can design according
All
to their.
right. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Thanks, Amy. And Lisa, what's your job in the company and what are some of the challenges you encounter?
I think the most the huh? And the the customers requirement is uh, high quality but lower price. I think
You have to
it's the most
balance those.
yes it's the similar question for
Mm,
every factories and every company. So and our products uh, our the other similar factories also can make or maybe they want to not the electric scooter. Maybe the other factories also can produce our products.
mm,
So we have more similar factories, and the customers have more and more choice because if all our company our factory can't provide a higher quality, they have more choice.
mhm.
They have more 你所以说更多选择 yeah more option and so I think it for me it's the most it's the best higher uh,
Higher price? It's okay.
怎么说 It's hard to tell customer why we are best and what quality is best because so many better quality, but they said they are good. And from outside, all looks the same. Yeah. The battery, the scooter, the controller, The motto all looks the same, but only you use like 1 month, you will know big difference. Just like electric car. So in our industry, we need take more time to uh, explain with customer and ask them by sample, and then they try it, they test it, and they know why we are best like this. Yes. And the quality also is our main job to
Mm-hmm.
keep the high quality.
So,
Yeah.
does your company do quality check in-house? Okay, that's good to know. Thank you,
Yeah.
Lisa.
Thank
So,
you.
let's move on to our final question of the day, and let's start with Jason. Jason, what advice do you want to give buyers that you want them to remember when they source from companies like you?
My advice to the customer,
Yes.
yeah, maybe I want them to have, mm, let me see. I hope them can, how to say, let me see. Okay.
Do you need more time, Jason, to formulate an advice? We could move on first to Amy while you
Yeah,
formulate your answer, but we will definitely get back to
yes,
you.
okay, yes.
Okay, so Amy, what advice would you want to give your customers that you want them to remember?
And hello, everyone. I don't have any advice to customer. I'd like to show you our sample room. Uh, here.
Yeah,
Um,
yay, we can see your
yeah,
sample
this is
room.
our sample room. And if you are interested in any of our product, uh, do not hesitate to contact us, and we look forward to hear from you. We are professional.
All right, thank you, Amy of Shanghai Promo. So, buyers, so you've seen how nice their showroom is. Just go to Global Sources and look for Shanghai Promo and the suppliers, and you'll be able to find their page. So, let's move on to Lisa. Lisa, what's one advice you would like to give to buyers and that you want them to remember?
Okay. Uh, and if you want to buy the electric scooter or electric bike, you can find us. We will give you high quality, and we also can make the OEM, and you just
Mm.
give us your designer, and we will make your similar or the same sample, and then we check the every part, and then can start the cooperation. Okay.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. So,
Thank you.
let's get back to Jason. What's one advice you'd like to give your customers that you want them to remember?
Okay, I want let them know, yeah, that we have good quality and how to say, we can talk about the price maybe. And we work with so many big companies, just like uh, Zara, H&M, and
Mm.
Primark, and so on. Yeah, we have the quality, we have the ability to do the goods well. Yeah,
All right, thank you, Jason. So yeah, these companies provide good quality products as well. And take note, yeah, with quality comes a higher price, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. So thank you, Amy, Lisa, and Jason. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for sharing your insights. I'm sure our audience learned also a lot from you guys. So thank you, and have a great day ahead.
thank you, Evie.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Bye bye.
All right, so that's all the time that we have today for supplier stories. This was such an insightful episode. I'm sure you guys learned a lot. So let's just do a wrap up of the most important points from takeaways from this episode. So first is that commonly buyers want always a lower price, but if suppliers offer a slightly higher price than the others, you can always request a sample to test their current product, and you'll know that their quality is slightly better than others who have probably a good picture. So it's really important to test the sample, and also they can negotiate. And also, if you want products for fashion, you also have to be specific with the materials you want, so that the suppliers will know what exactly is your preferred order, because it's going to differ in terms of seasons. And also you have to listen to the suppliers because they also know their market. And feel free to cooperate with them and be patient, because they're doing their best in order to provide the best products that you can source. So thank you all for joining Supplier Stories, and we'll see you next time. Bye.